Good morning guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a review and thoughts of Apple's Magic Keyboard. Let's get right into it. So you will have seen on my last video, the iPad Pro, is it worth it? That I am currently rocking the Apple Magic Keyboard as part of my iPad setup. So what I thought I'd do is that I'd go into a bit of a video showing what I use it for. Is it worth it? Is it right for you? And is it good value for money? Let's crack on. As soon as you get the Magic Keyboard case out of the box, this is what you're greeted with. It's a nice matte black case, really quite heavy, sturdy to the touch, doesn't feel like it's going to break, which is really nice. It does feel really premium and almost makes it feel worth it for the £299 price tag, or $350 for the 12-inch iPad. Now, if we have a look our way around, doesn't look too different from either side. What you will notice, this does have a USB-C pass-through charging port there. More into that in a moment. If we look at the back, there's nothing really exciting there. It starts to get exciting as soon as you open it up. Now, if we open it up, the first thing that you are greeted with is the keyboard. Now, the keyboard on this is 1mm travel. That's really nice. It's the same as you get on the Magic keyboards for the MacBook Pros, the new MacBook Airs, and even the iMacs. So it has got, the keyboard is backlit, so that's really good if you're using it at night and you're just wanting to power on and work through. The keyboard, as I said, it has 1mm travel, which gives it a really nice click. You do also have a trackpad. It's not the biggest trackpad, but it does exactly what it needs to do. It's not the haptic feedback trackpads that you get on the MacBook Pros and the MacBook Airs. It does actually click in all corners, and it also supports gesture support. Really big fan of this. It was the main reason that I got this particular case, and it'll be the main reason that most of you out there will get this case as well. It is a game changer for the iPad. As I mentioned before, the Magic Keyboard case does also have a USB Type-C port just to the side. Now, this doesn't support any accessories going through it. It is purely for pass-through charging. If you are going to want to put any accessories through to the iPad, such as hard drives, a mouse if you want to, anything like that, you do have to pop it through the standard port connected to the iPad. For me, this isn't a deal breaker. I'm just happy there's one extra port for the iPad, so you don't have your charging cable dangling there, because it can look a bit silly sometimes. Now, if we just quickly pop this aside and compare this to the old iPad Folio case, which is the one I had on my 9.7 inch. So this has a felt to the touch. It's got the mag connector there, and then that's what it looks like when it's open. This was a really good case. So it did me well. It doesn't have the same click to it. It doesn't have the same feel to it, and as you'll see, there is no trackpad either. This is a really good option. I know Apple have brought out one for the new iPad Pro similar to this. It is really good. It's good for typing, emails, and just going through day-to-day life. But what I will say, any prolonged period of typing on here, you will start to get frustrated as you press multiple keys at the same time by accident, because there's not really that defining boundary between each key. So I'll pop this aside. Back to the Magic Keyboard case. What I'll do, I'll just pop my iPad on there. Now, as you can see, just to pop it on, it's got magnets around the corners and it just connects. So to unlock it, again, you can just click enter, you can click any of the keys. As you can see there, it's used my Face ID and it's unlocked. So it's using gesture support. I can swipe up and it unlocks. Now, this is what my home screen of my iPad looks like. So if we go onto a Note app and give the keyboard a go. So I'll just use the Apple's Notes. So if we just type in, so I've just put today is Sunday and it is raining. That's a common theme in the UK. It is really nice and easy to type on. Now, you do have a couple of buttons on here that act as shortcuts. So you've got the button there that'll open emojis. If I want to switch via the dock, I can do, and that'll take me through. And as I said, the gesture support is really, really good. So it's swipe up with 3 fingers to close. Again, I can do the same to reopen. I can do that to change between windows. You do have a lot of the functionality that you would get on the MacBook Pro in a slightly more compact form. In terms of use for mine, I do like to take mine to lectures. I'll take mine when I'm going out if I want to just answer some emails. This is my go-to. Now, I do also have a MacBook Pro 16-inch. That is quite big. I don't really want to be taking that about. It is easy just to keep it here and keep it in the house. Okay guys, that was my video for the Magic Keyboard case for the iPad Pro. I really do like the product. It really works well for me. If you're someone who likes to do essays, lots of emails, just generally spending a lot of time on your iPad, I really do think it's worth it. If you're someone that's just going to be doing a couple of emails, some light usage, I would look at something maybe like the Folio case, just because it's slightly cheaper. If you have any extra questions, anything I've not covered in the video, feel free to leave them in the comments below and I'll try my best to answer them. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel as it really does help, and enjoy the rest of your day.